This is what I read last night at Au Chat Noir. I warned them that I was older than the uh, very good musician who went before me, but and that I was therefore much less sincere. I think some of them believed this anyway. Oh well. I start with a quote from Norman Mailer. One thing I've learned in all these years is not to make love when you really don't feel it. There's probably nothing worse you can do to yourself than that. For a supple lover like Siddhartha, pickup lines. I would write you a letter awash in the ink of calligraphy flames. I would sing you a choir of grandiose Bach bearing up Rococo words. I would slay for you monsters of, oh, the most god-awful kind. I would sculpt you in statue and paint you in portrait for your beauty to glint. Beyond grave, beyond war, beyond rich, beyond poor, I would reach just to prove you my love in the tingle and tinkle and tickle of spells cast in snow or in sunshine, in smiles or in heartbeats, desire or tune. Hello, is this enough? Or would you maybe rather grim and forceful looming dark? Your daddy issues decorate translucent stance like tattoos on a teenage girl. I'll bend you back, I'll stroke you calm. I'll satisfy your need and grant you lust. You'll have the dark and welcome home. You'll have the dearth, the ache, that love. Or else instead a partnership in shared resources, cool and empty, businesslike and flat. In flatland, there will be no melodies accompanying the love you peck on the cheek. The everyday glide along the ruler's edge will prove us free of music. Quotidian, the motto and the lifestyle barren of enraging, nuanced soul or zing. We'll understand the every word that passes in our contract stipulations. Or maybe you'd prefer a more standard issue banana oil plan. A white picket tender, an eternal warm fondness, a mutual liking, my dear. This could be the way to our living a dream where betrayal is easier still. But yet I haven't heard your side. No wisecracks now have come my way. It's neither 1930s nor the 60s, dear. But are we smart enough to cross our swords like then? Or maybe more casual, maybe one night, a foot, so to speak, in the door, with a your place or mine to insert between signs and then find out what each one will do. Or are we adults who would take a pleasant moment just as friends? Or just pretend adults, forgetting skinny dip swimming holes for well-starched stateliness, stowing our youth in the past like a hobby horse or dollhouse broken like a bone? The mutant reading of the fat-ass past, the half-ass history of common law and law, is molded by gray at the trickle-down and swallowed whole for product flow. Or can games be left at the door after all these years of the mental muscle memory? The times are hard. Times are always hard. And the idiot's virus so easy to catch. I've succumbed many times, vide supra. And there are still many games, I believe. But to tell you the truth, there isn't a one I prefer to the rest. But there's music that's there, and it plays in my ear. Can you catch it? Sometimes it's easy for others to hear. The time now is late and the dancers are moving away with the ball dimming down. The many faces of the monkey god glimmer in turn on the virtual flag. The problematic wanderlust, though not a burden, calls me still, and I would take another ride to a meadow, soft and clear, a sunny day, with just a little chill to spice the air and the comfort felt when resting in good cheer. This is the metaphor that I hope will land upon receptive ear, the tune, the hook that makes a hit. So is it a deal? Make a choice. Pick a card or a goodbye. The future so gamesomely beckons us now. And just one more. This is called Picnic Stop. And there's a quote by someone unknown. When using a public campground, a tuba placed on your picnic table will keep the campsites on either side vacant. Picnic stop. The way is long, though it has seemed so short, the waves and turnings many and abrupt, perhaps so fated or so well prepared and shopped, that ends and starts have sometimes seemed so curt. offenses and acclaim, though both are vain, for in their ignorance conventional, they lack the force themselves that's felt when they impact a self-imposed fragility that tells itself again. The trodden route is not an atlas for the steps that fly ahead and aim themselves at stars and suns, or roll ahead and seek the calm and cheer of love. That long or short trek into fear or intuition hopes is that long or short trek into fear or intuition hopes is witchcraft, magic, comedy, or military martial plan that you'll be given, or with luck that you will give. Thank you.
Thank you kindly, Bill. How amazing. And you know what? I would write you a letter awash in the flames of calligraphy. I love all that flowery speech and the character within it. But my favorite line was, you have the darkened welcome home. Ooh, let's let that echo out. And you have an interesting, almost scary image of like life becoming flat, and in flatland there will be no melodies. It will prove us free of music. Um, I'm reminded of the word rasa in Sanskrit, which means flavor or sweetness, nectar. And if that's removed from life, if there is no music, it is indeed flat. And what a scene, what an image in the tune, the hook that makes it hit. All right,
Yeah,
thanks a million, Bill.
when
Always love.